Welcome back everyone to part 2 of my 4-part series where I show you during live gameplay of a boosted farming session and how I farm for DE using the Lunion strategy. So grab some popcorn or get a pen and paper to make some notes as I break down my strategy and what I am thinking as I focus on getting as much DE in my attack as possible. Stay tuned. Now, I think when we started, I was at 22,000. I'm not timing this, but we are only, let's see. We, on our attack log, let's see, we're only about 10 minutes in to this right now, and we've got 33, and we started out with 22,000. So we're gonna keep at it here, and I will be back when I find the next base. All right, guys, we have got another one here, and you know, one thing that I think I mentioned in previous episode, and you probably already know, but if you see the Elixir storage is completely dry like that, then it's safe to say that most of, if not all, of your DE is going to be in the drills. So let's go ahead and see if we can get in on this base. This side's going to be pretty easy, as well as this side. So these two sides are going to be pretty easy. I tend to go after the easier sides first, and we got to think about the pathing of the loon. So it's going to go in or on this cannon and this archer tower, and then swing over to the air defense. So we're going to come in on this side, kind of right in there. We want to have enough. Oh, and we've got a Tesla. It kind of threw us off course a little bit, but it should be enough to get us going. And while that is in its route, I'm going to go ahead and pull off some more here. Oh, I'm low on minions. Must have went out of order for some reason. But that's beautiful how that went. Let's go ahead and pop some over here. Now this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be the biggest one. I might go ahead and use my poison on this queen right here just to keep her in check so my minions can take her out. And then that ought to do it as far as getting the rest of this loot. So I'm going to go ahead and send in my minions now. And I had to be really careful about the minions on this one because I knew that I was short on minions. But I believe that this is going to be enough for me to get this done. So just going to wait for this to play out. Wait for my minions to break in a little bit more. I meant for that minion to hit that bomb tower right there. But I think we're in good shape. We're just going to let this one play out a little bit, and then we will head into our next raid after we get our 70%. Now, one thing that I did notice when I was on my base the last time is that my trophies are getting a little bit high. And as I mentioned in a previous episode, I like to keep my trophy range at a maximum of 2,700, and then I'll drop down into the 2,500 range. And you don't want to go below 2,500 because then you will slip into the Crystal League, and I like to stay in Master 3. So I'm going to, let's see, we got 69%. Can we get one more percent before we call it quits? I think I can pop a minion in right there. Oh, nope, let's try right there. Oh, he went to the same spot, and that one's going to get me. So use the Grand Warden. I'll show you guys. Ha! All right, so that's 70%. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I left 135 DE behind. I'm good with that. So I'm going to go back again and make sure that I remember to drop in a poison because I don't I don't have a backup poison when I go. I'm going to train these back up, and then I will get back into my next raid. So hang on tight. I'll be back when I find another base. And here we are, guys. This was literally, I'm not even going to cut the video. It's because it was so quick. And I just want you guys to see how quick some of these bases come along. So that was pretty awesome. The way this is laid out is going to make my life very easy. I should be able to, now these sweepers, I got to pay attention to this sweeper here and this sweeper here, because they are going to give me a little bit of trouble. What I may end up doing is bringing in my loons on either side, on either corner here, to start with, just to start trimming, and then I will come up into through the center and really start to try to carve out the base. I think that'll help with my loon pathing as well as we proceed farther into the base. So let's go. I want to make sure that I've got a good line of balloons that are headed in here. They're doing a good job with the pathing. They did not, oh, come on, go up to that AD. Why are you going over there? So we're going, hopefully we can get these loons in here on this air defense. Oh, they lost their rage. Am I going to be able to get it? Oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. All right, well, I got the drill anyway, so it's good. I might not get the percentage on here, but that's okay, because as you know, I was not really needing the percentage much. I'm going to try to split my loons on this base. Not sure if it'll work. But while these are gone, I'm going to go ahead and hit this one as well and try to get this in. I'm going to have to poison this queen again, I think, because she is trying to be difficult. Let's go ahead and poison her. Come on. So one of the things that happens, as you can see, is these loons, or not the loons, but the minions will, all right, there we go. The minions will get caught up on other buildings, right? They'll get. I had some get caught up on that. Sorry, it's hard sometimes for me to play and talk at the same time. But they got hung up on the on a couple of like a mine and an elixir collector over here, and it was giving me some trouble as far as getting in on the inside of that. A base to get to bring minions in to take out the queen. I should be good. Yeah, those minions are going to be clear to take out that drill. So I'm going to be good with the DE. The only question that I have now that I'm asking myself is, do I even want to try to get the 50%? I know I can if I wanted to, because I could drop a couple balloons on that archer tower and a couple of balloons on that archer tower. And I'm just going to show you how I can do that. So we got 2 there. We're going to go ahead and bring in a couple minions there, 2 there, a couple minions there, and this is going to get me the 50%. So, you know, that was just kind of more of an example for you guys. If you find that you're out farming and you're trying to find out how you can get that 50%, you know, there you go. That's how you can achieve getting your 50%. Just think about what can target the loons, right? And if you can find some things that where there's just one ground defense or one air defense that's in your way, and you can drop a couple loons on it, and then if everything else are ground defenses around it, then you can attack in the way that I just did. So we're going to go ahead and train up some more, and I'll be back when I find another base. Oh yeah, here we go, guys. We've got another one, and this is max. These are definitely filled. These drills are definitely filled. I'm guessing I'll get 4,050 dark elixir out of this base. I'm trying to find the third drill. Where is it? Ah, look at that. It's out here just ready to be cherry picked. So I'm going to go ahead and pop 2 loons on that. That is 2 loons, right? Yep. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop 1 minion on that drill, and then I've got all the rest of my minions. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put a minion on. Can I get that without the AD hitting me? Yep. I'm going to go ahead and go after some of this elixir, because I've got. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this one without the archer tower shooting on me. Just go ahead and put that in to distract her a little bit. I want to get keep my elixir up, because I've got I'm a little short on that. Not that I need it again, but it'd be nice to have it. So I'm going to go ahead and send in. Let's go ahead and pop in 2 there, and then while that AD is firing on. Oh, There we go. Firing on that one. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and load up on that. Come on, get that Tesla, get it. Come on, get in there. I think we're good. Luckily, I loaded up enough on that. And now I've got that Archer Queen that is going to give me a little bit of trouble on... I think I'm out of the range of that defense for this drill. So all I need to worry about is going to be... Can I get that one without anybody hitting me? Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and let those play out. What I'm trying to do is work my funnel for my minions, because once the minions come inside here, we're going to have this Archer Tower. We're going to have probably a little bit of this Wizard Tower, maybe even this AD, and then most importantly this Queen and this Tesla that's going to be giving me trouble. So I need to make sure I load up. I may drop a couple of rages on this area, but for now I'm just going to drop in one right about here and see if I can get it going here. Back it up with minions really quickly, then pop in another bunch of loons, and then hopefully I can get these minions to aggro onto the Queen quickly. There we go. While she's tied up on that, while she was tied up on the loons, I was able to send in the minions right behind and just really just waste her with the minions, especially since the minions had dropped into that rage. So that should keep me in a pretty good spot. I'm trying to think on what I can do to use up these loons to finish things off. And again, I'm going to go after the 50%. So you know what, let's go right, let's go here with the I'm going to go 4 there. I'm going to go there, 48. I'm going to send the king in and rage him up. Get that last percentage. There we go. All right, so there you go. 4076. Where in the world did that other DE come from? Where did I get? Oh, did I get inside? I think I got inside and got the DE and got extra DE out of that. So as I mentioned, I was expecting to get 4050 DE, but I wasn't even paying attention. I think I got the DE storage. If you can see it right there by the town hall. I think that was the DE storage. So anyway, headed back. That was a really good raid. I managed to only use 2 rages on that. Again, because Elixir isn't a big deal for me, that wasn't all that big of a problem. But because I got such a good amount of Dark Elixir from the drills, I'm not too disappointed that I didn't get my 100% bonus on that. So we'll go in here, we'll train up another round of troops, and look at this. We've got 7 seconds, and we're going to have another round up here. So we'll get these trained up, and then I will be back when I find the next base. This concludes part 2 of my 4-part series for raiding for DE. Thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to come back tomorrow as I share part of 3 of this awesome series. So until next time, take care, guys.